Hello everybody, welcome back. In this lesson we are going to learn about SAP Data Dictionary. Okay, but before we move ahead, let me tell you the approach I'm going to take in this and all of my future courses. Now see, I have attended a lot of SAP courses and I have noticed that mostly the tutors or the teachers in SAP, right, they take a very how-to approach. What I mean by that is, say if you're learning data dictionary, right, then they would start with something like how to create a table in SAP. Meaning they would say, enter this transaction code, use this field name, use this domain, use this data element, and this is how you create a table. Now, see, this approach is good because with this approach, you feel that you're learning something and you're moving ahead. But there is a problem with this approach. What happens is, after a while, you'll feel lost, meaning you'll feel, what are we learning, or why are we learning this? You know, what's the use of the data dictionary? And after a while, you get that feeling. You know, at least this has happened to me, and I'm sure this must have happened to you sometime. So my approach is a bit different. See, what I believe is, if you're learning SAP, and this is important, right? I think you should cover the three aspects of learning SAP. Meaning, you should learn the what, the why, and the how. Meaning, see, you should be able to, when you're doing something, you should be able to first explain what we are going to do. You should be able to explain why we are going to do this, and finally how you're going to do this in SAP, right? And once you've done that, you should be able to explain this properly, because see, I believe if you're learning SAP, you're ideally learning SAP for only two things. You're learning to do it in the system and to explain it. So you should be able to explain this to your interviewer, because of course that's how you're going to get a job, and that's how you're going to get into the industry, right? And to grow, you should be able to explain this to your project manager and your team leader, right? What you're going to do and why we're going to do that. And thirdly, you should be able to explain this to your client or to your customer, that this is how we are going to do something, why we are going to do that, and how we are going to achieve the results, right? And see, if you're a technical consultant, right, then you should be able to explain this to your functional guy, and if you are a functional consultant, you should be able to explain this to your end user. So this is my belief, right? And that's why I'm going to cover the what, why, and the how in SAP, when I'm teaching something. So with that said, let's move on with our course. Let's start learning about SAP Data Dictionary. Thank you.